Okay. It is, it's quite early today. Early morning stream, 1:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have 2 viewers in chat right now, or 5. So, I got time to kill, and then I have to go do stuff, so I definitely didn't want to, like, didn't want to start, like, editing yet, so here we are. I'm just gonna be doing a stream today. I am trying to figure out, like, a schedule to streaming, because I'd like to, you know, put some more hours into that. I'm just, like, I need some more time. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I currently just got out of the shower. Hair's still damp. Today we're just gonna be, it's gonna be chill live. Nothing too insane. I just got time to kill, so totally. Today we're just gonna be talking, a little bit of yapping, anything of the sort. Oh wow! I got back from, like, going to the gym. And I was sitting at the gym, and I was, like, talking to myself, and I was like, you know, I probably should just grind YouTube out and, like, try and, like, get more of a schedule going with, like, putting out videos, because I've been, like, really inconsistent with, like, how I've been producing what I've been making. I don't know, I don't want to say it's, like, a New Year's resolution, because that's dumb and gimmicky, but to me it's, like, I need to, like, lock in. I kind of lost a lot of passion for, like, making content about fashion. So you'll probably be seeing more stuff related to, what do you call it? What an interesting comment. What? How much sperm does a human produce? Alright. We're already starting, Good afternoon. I don't know why that's not showing up on, like, what is it, a Wednesday? It's kind of a random day to, like, stream. I'm currently making that new hair video. It's a process. It's a long, tedious process. Not really, but I had to just get a haircut and then pretty much then formulate, like, the video. Right now I'm, like, currently editing it, but again, I'm trying to, like, figure out the streaming thing. I want to do, like, I don't know if every day is, like, reasonable, but I definitely want to figure out days where we get people in here that aren't able to really just join, because I know a lot of people complain about me not doing, not going live when they're able to join. That's the plan. That's the plan. I am growing out my hair. No, you never put conditioner on your scalp. It's only supposed to go on your ends. I've gotten that comment a few times that I look like Dr. Tenma. You're at school right now. Should probably be focusing unless you're just passing through classes. I forgot, like, people go back to school, right? High school, or like high school started not too long ago, I think. Wonder how that hair, this side of my hair is like drying well or not. Hello, Edwin. Oh, college. All I know is like universities and high school start like in January. I used to dread going back to college. Like that was like probably the worst like anticipation that I ever got myself into. Because you don't really know who you're gonna get in your classes, which can be like really annoying or really great. And then at the same time, you also don't know your professor of like who you're going in with either. Dropping out was dropping out is indeed an option. I don't know if it's the best option, but it's definitely an option. But you gotta have like a plan with like if you plan on dropping out, like you gotta. Yeah, it's rough. What camera do I use? It's just a regular point and shoot. The Sony Zis. I think I got the ZV-1. I mean, they have already updated it. There's like a whole new one that's better. $2K a year, that's insane. What do I think about Chelsea boots? No thoughts. I own some Chelsea boots, but they're like the 80s. It's the lens that is important. Yeah, but I mean, mine's like it's like I can't take it off. It's literally a point and shoot. Don't reduce curls, bro. What does that even mean? Do you have tricks to slightly reduce curls naturally, like have more of an S-shape pattern? Why would you want to do that? It shocks me how like people with like curly hair like don't want curly hair. It's just like strange. I don't recommend a perm. Perms are like really damaging to your hair. It can cause like a lot of hair loss, like especially if you don't take care of it. But like chemically doing that, I don't recommend doing that. But like what Mark said, I probably would recommend just getting a straightener and just straightening it. But use heat protectants. That's recommended because you don't want to get heat damage. It's like the main thing with hair. If you know, you know. Yeah, but I'm so confused on why people don't want curly hair or like want straight hair. Like straight hair sucks. Like the thing with curly hair is you at least have like some sort of personality. You know what I mean? Uh, when your hair is like really straight, it could be really annoying to deal with. For the most part, I mean, I know people like how my hair looks, but if I had curly hair, I would trade it. I think curly hair is more cool. It's more effortless. Depends on like the curly hair you have though, right? Eurocentric beauty standards. Dudes with straight hair just wake up and get stuff done. I disagree. I have a lot of friends that have straight hair that have to like take care of. I mean, it depend. I guess it depends on the straight hair. That really depends on the straight hair though. Cause like I, in theory, have kind of straight hair, so I can't just wake up and go. Like I have to shower. Like there's nothing around what I like. I have to take a shower. Like I have to get my hair wet. I have to shower, um, and then put product and stuff. Unless I like the biggest thing that is like a huge game changer is getting like a blow dryer, but I don't have one yet. I need to get a blow dryer at some point. I've been looking. I don't know. There's like so many other things that I'm trying to buy. My hair is wavy. Or is it because I've trained my hair for years to curl back? You know, we'll never know. That's the thing. I mean, definitely the back of my hair is kind of curly, but the top of my hair is just thick. No, I'm not in the office building anymore. So many people ask me that. Like, I moved like quite a long time ago. I guess this. I mean, I don't. This doesn't even look like my office building. Like the biggest thing was like the ceilings were the office ceiling. You know, it's not even that anymore. We've evolved past that. Can you just wake up and blow dry and be good for the day? Is that why it's a game changer? It's more of like you can wake up, shower, right? Clean your body, and then like you can blow dry your hair into place of what you'd like it to do. Especially with diffusers. Home tour vlog? Probably not. I don't like I have no interest in like doing the traditional like YouTube thing. I don't know. I like I made that video because like I thought it was funny and I wanted to document like where I used to live, like how I was living for 2 months of my life in an office building. I thought it was like a fun moment, but now that I live in a just regular apartment, like I don't necessarily feel the need to like want to do it. I don't think I could get doxxed though. Like I live like the apartment I live in isn't necessarily like unique or anything. It's a place I live at. I definitely wouldn't show the outside though. That's the other thing. What do you do if all your friends wear Panda Dunks? They're your friends. I don't know. Put them on. Rent's pretty bad in New York. Dyeing your hair black means you can never dye anything else for a while. So if you're prepared to do that, then power to you. But if you're not, then don't do that. Rent in New York is like, rent's really expensive. Like if you don't have a roommate, rent in Chicago is cheap. Trust me. Rent is not horrible in Chicago. I was considering moving out there actually. Looking at the rent prices. Rent out here in New York, like I pay about $1,500. That is just rent. That's not even like utilities or like electricity. So, yeah, I mean, and then you gotta like put in for food and stuff, and it's pretty rough. I don't, and I need roommates. Like I live with like 3 other dudes. and I'm paying that much too. Like it's kind of ridiculous, but lakeside view for 1800, that's not that bad. I don't think I could afford that 1800, but that's some point I could, but not right now. How long did it take to build my wardrobe? It took about 7 years. I started when I was like 19, like actually 19, trying to figure out what I liked, moving from there, and then figuring out like, Yoji's like the designer that I really liked, but it takes a long time. I think a lot of people don't recognize that you have to really put in so much time. I am old. I mean, like I've like talked about this plenty of times with like fashion, is that like fashion isn't built in an instant. It's developed through experience and time. So a lot of the people that we are probably watching nowadays are that have like vast wardrobes, if they're not young, are most likely in their like late 20s. So it just really depends. Stream from outside, definitely never going to do that. Never going to do a stream outside. I one don't want to deal with like the internet and like having to walk around either. I think it's just cringe to me. I couldn't do it. I'd say it changes over time. Depends on the person. I mean, I like I like to view clothing and expression as just as if it was like another human being that we like take part in looking at from an outside lens. And as individuals, as we grow and mature, we change how we feel and how we view things. So as we mature, things become more and less exciting for us that we choose not to go into, and then you end up developing into something else you'd rather get into. But for me, I'm a very I've always been a very specific person. I don't think I would ever get out of wearing black. That's just something that I've always just felt so attuned with. But there are a lot of people that will change very much so when they get older. I mean, the only thing that's changed a lot for me has been just probably like my views on life, I guess. I feel like I've changed a lot, sure, but like I don't think I'll change the style that I've developed already. Not for a while. Plus like trying to get a whole new wardrobe of like something else costs so much money, and it's like, do you want to do that, you know? You got similar hair to me. Like I doubt you have similar hair to me. Similar to your curtain bangs, but I really struggle in styling. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean you struggle with styling? Is baggy fashion cringe? I don't think it's just it's just a silhouette that's popular right now. That's pretty much it. How's your love life with three dudes in your apartment? Um, well, so one of them's not even in here. Half the like he's never in here. He's always at work. No, not well at work and then at his girlfriend. So like he's always out. The other one is here, there, sometimes, I don't know. But the my other roommate George, that's decently here. Like they all work. So like I'm the only dude that works from home. I'm also gonna be getting another roommate pretty soon. So I don't know his schedule, but I work from home, obviously, like, because of what I do. But, I go to the gym, I wake up, and I come back home and just get my day started, like I am now, currently. I'm just trying to figure out scheduling, because it's, like, hard. Work from home equals jobless. Dude, there are people that work from home that make more than, like, probably, like, 8,000 people, like, combined. People get at tech jobs, like people that are able to work from home are like, honestly, it's like kind of like the best job because you don't have to like leave your house, your apartment, wherever you live. You save on gas, transportation, you just work from home. That's awesome. third period English right now. Exotic pets are better for the aesthetic. Uh, touch grass. I'm gonna be honest. Like when I was before I moved to New York and like I lived in LA, like the only thing that I would do was leave my apartment or my house, my home. But now I just stay in, like for the most part. I don't really like going out. Am I coquette? Are you with anyone right now? No. Is that even a question? Not destroying yourself physically for 40 years in the worst job ever equals jobless. Do I play any video games? Not really. I mean, I need to get like a... I've talked about this, like I'm trying to get like a like PC setup, but like probably later. Do you think it's worth going to art uni if you have many of the skills you'd learn in art uni anyway? It's only worth going if you were trying to make connections and possible collaboration partners, but other than that, I don't think so. You thought I was K's BF? No. We're business partners. I think that that could end horribly if that even occurred at the end of the day. Like, I mean, it'd be like, if you think about it, if you're dating or with somebody and you're like have a business together, it could be awesome, but then it could also be bad, so. What was my first job? I worked at a Baskin Robbins that I got fired at. How much money would it take for me to wear Nike Tech? Like $100? I mean, I probably would feel really uncomfortable like leaving my apartment. I'd be surprised if he did have someone. Do you guys think that I don't go out, like that I can't communicate with other human beings? Is this like is this a theory? I go out, like sometimes I enjoy company of others, but I don't know, I'd prefer to stay home. Why was I fired from my first job? Because I worked too hard. That's like basically like the main reason. Like they fired me because I was working and like I wasn't talking to the manager, and they had like a group of people that they had like a it was like a clique, and I wasn't a part of the clique because I was working. I was like not talking to them, and then they just didn't like me because I didn't it was my first job. Like what do you expect me to do? Like talk to people? It was weird for me because I was like, "Oh, I should be working. I should be getting stuff done." Like it freaked me out because like again, when you get your first job, you're going to try and be like the best you can be. And like they were just like, "Oh, like it's okay, like you don't need to like clean, you don't need to do this stuff." And I'm like, I'm so like why, like I don't want to get fired, but I ended up getting fired because I didn't talk to them. What's JQ's workout routine? Um right now I'm running a full body split at the moment. Dude, you gotta fix your hair when it's drying so that it like sits in motion. Plus I don't like when my hair touches my face either. Like my eyeballs. That's why I have curtains. Sign Crush Motorists. It's they're a good band. Am I still doing the color combo? Yeah, of course. I need time to like get those pieces. I'm not gonna buy garbage. Do I ever get burnt out by fashion content? Like I was actually contemplating this like when I was at the gym. I was like thinking about it. I like don't I feel like so many people are like trying really hard to like make fashion a thing for them. Like I don't know. I just don't have it in me anymore to like really make like content in regards to fashion just cuz like it's not I've lost a lot of interest for the scene cuz I don't want to be a part of it. And I think since I'm not a part of the scene of fashion like with other content creators or like how do I say this? Like I don't belong to a community of people. I don't have a community of other people that I can share and enjoy what I do because most of those people I don't like and uh I'm just sorry, I'm reading I got caught up reading comments. I don't like Yasuo. No, I would get destroyed. It's like the thing about the fashion community right now is it's so there's so many people joining it that it becomes very overloaded with the amount of people that are in the scene that you soon lose like it loses its how can I say it like not the charm it doesn't lose its charm but like it's like when something becomes really mainstream you it gets diluted and it's not so concentrated anymore and it becomes a gimmick. Fashion's a gimmick now. It's gimmicky to me. I don't find any happiness in it anymore. I don't what it is currently. Obviously my own idea of what fashion is interesting, but I don't partake in much of it anymore. Besides like maybe buying some clothes here and there, but like you know, I'm glad that like I don't know. I'd have to ponder that idea for a bit, and I've been really thinking about it. But yeah, like fashion just isn't. It's not fun. It's not fun for me. Imagine telling people you're a fashion content creator must kind of suck, even though what you're doing is different from TikTok. Yeah, I think my main issue too. Like, I don't tell people that I do fashion content. I don't tell people that do you I usually just tell people like I do a plethora of different things. Like I sell clothes mostly. That's like one of the main things that I'll tell people. But for the most part, like there's already a stigma around what a fashion content creator is, and it's nothing that I stand for that and or what I've kind of created. I mean, yeah, sure. Like I've made like get readies with me and stuff. Like those are like fun to make, and I find genuine like happiness sometimes making it sharing like an outfit or two with like an audience of people to like look at, but I don't like that's not my whole being and that's never been my whole being anyway. Like I'll just riddle those in because sometimes giving my own philosophies, ideas and having some sort of a different opinion from the mass audience of creating content like that becomes tiring. And I've gotten really burnt out. I've been doing it for so long. I've I've mostly been fueled by hatred, I'd say. It's the what fuels me is hatred. And it's like I know it's funny to say that, but like I've been fueled by anger like just to make content. Like the whole reason I even started was because it was out of anger, out of spite for what I was seeing um visually on my timeline, on my TL. my day job is this. Like I do you I'm lucky enough to be able to survive off doing YouTube and selling clothes and other things. It's what I do. No wonder he's a jerk lately. No, you would be saying no wonder he's not a jerk anymore because I'm not fueled by hatred. Like I don't care anymore. Like the con the stuff that I've made prior, like everything that I've made currently or in the past, like I haven't it was all fueled by some sort of spite and obviously like more of like a rationale with reality. I'm more spiteful towards what is currently going on, not towards fashion itself. It's more of like I have a very strong passion and irritation for what is currently going on in this day and age of fashion, and no one's really looking at it in that lens. And that's what pisses me off. That's what makes me angry. It's not the fact that fashion and people are getting into it. It's not because I'm trying to be mean, but it's more of like I'm trying to show people a different perspective that no one thinks about because everyone's so positive. It's ridiculous. It's like it's so cliche to be like we need to like spread positivity, we need to like be open armed and everything, but no one allows critique in the scene. No one thinks any deeper than what is just being shown and spoon fed to them. It's ridiculous. That's what made me mad because there was so much misinformation on like let's talk about like TikTok or like short form content. It's ridiculous how much misinformation there is, and like people would get angry at me for like correcting misinformation. Like, are you dumb? Like the internet is so free in terms of the information that's readily available to your fingertips, but you choose to believe some dude that says that they're a certified stylist. It's ridiculous. The same thing with like most people on the platform just in general, even just fashion creators nowadays. Oh, like I've been doing fashion for 3 years, so like now I'm definitely certified, and I have a deeper understanding than most people. You probably don't. Like everyone's understanding of fashion is very either surface level or as deep as they choose to be. I think it's ridiculous. And like, I mean, if people want to call me a hater, like I call myself a hater as a joke, really, because like what I do isn't hating. Hating is not intention. Like, well, hating's intentional, but hating has no thought. Like hating is just to hate. It's so easy to hate on anything. Like you look at something, I don't like that. That sucks. But if you have reasoning behind what you're deciding to dislike, right? It's no longer hatred. It's a critique. When people don't understand the difference between those two like variables in definition, it's ridiculous too. People on the internet like just baffle my brain sometimes with like how you're not allowing new thought or conversation into a sphere because you're so afraid of seeing things as negative. It's ridiculous to me. I have a Joker poster on the wall above me in class right now. I'm imagining you ranting about your hate through him. Oh, okay, Mac, Mark, whatever you just said right now, I cannot. Fashion is incredibly unique to the individual. As a stylist, I've realized that one person thing is trash to someone else's way of self-expression. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not going around telling people that they're dressing like ass. Like, I've moved past that like a long time ago, even before I got on the internet. But like, because like again, like the one thing that you realize a lot of the times is like things are very subjective. Food tastes, music tastes, whatever, and that's like just amongst different people. You might not have a particular liking like most people, but I think the thing is, if you don't allow any constructive criticism, regardless of who it's coming from, or even if you view it as hate, I think you're losing out on a very big opportunity to have even some sort of human experience and interaction with someone else, no matter how hard it might feel to you. People aren't willing to have conversations because their egos are so like they're not tangible. Like what do people say when your egos are like you have small egos, like your egos get hurt so bad. I get the amount of like people that like hate me on the internet, the amount of people that like leave crazy comments about like my looks or oh, it's not really about my looks, not all the time, but mostly about how I dress. Like I don't care, but like sometimes I like when I'm reading constructive criticism, regardless if it's not like welcomed, I like taking into consideration like, this is it's another human being with another different insight than my closed-mindedness of how I visually see the world. If we don't allow people to have a conversation about us like with no matter what the conversation is, even if it's a critique, we're not allowing someone else's own insight into like our lives, and I think that's what makes human interaction so interesting. Even if it's on the internet, like who cares if someone's hating? If someone's hating without any thought behind it, they're stupid. But if someone is leaving a critique that seems negative but is still having some sort of like nuanced idea behind it, it's just their own thoughts, and I think that's I welcome that. I always welcome that regardless. Like even if it's shitting on my content, like, oh, I hate how you edit this, like I wish like you left more pauses in between or whatever, like the pacing, like, stuff like that. I just wish that was what it is. Bro is not a philosopher. What? Do I play any instruments or am I lame? I guess I'm lame, dude. Classic Tate W. You should not text your ex happy birthday. This is how I know JQ wasn't born in New York, because he wants people's constructive criticism. I I think it's more of the idea of the human interaction that you get from someone else's insight. I think if you live your life with such a closed off mind where you don't allow someone else's own thoughts to challenge your thoughts, you live in ignorance. That's just plain and simple. Regardless of what it is, if you don't allow someone to even like just have conversation about you, regardless of what the conversation is, to share their own opinions and thoughts, like you just want yes men around you. That's ridiculous. How do you make money selling clothes if you aren't reselling thrifts? My friend, I would love to explain to you how buying secondhand designer for really cheap and selling it for more money is, if not one of the best ways to make money. If you know how to get items for cheap or where to shop, or if you know people, you can make a lot of money. what? What are these? What are these? I cannot. You guys are tweaking, bro. JQ putting I don't even want to say that back in fashion. Definitely not. What fragrance makes me smell like a narcissist? I don't know. I don't know what that would smell like. Do I shop on apps like Vestiaire is really good, but I don't have access to that. You need to be in the UK for that. Nah, YouTube. I don't know. I don't know. Do I own loafers? Yeah, I have a pair of Margiela loafers actually. They're like they got like cow hair on it. They're pretty cool. Ugh. So I got really passionate there. I let out the last remnants of energy that I had on that conversation. I mean, my main takeaway, just in general, is just like fashion just isn't. The internet and fashion colliding has created a giant void of just vacuousness. Like, it's so empty. I don't know. No one's willing to, like, most content that's being made is just made with the purpose of, like, an algorithmic like and views, so to speak. I don't know. I'm going to be changing my content. I'm going to be doing a lot of different things this year, I think. I unironically think Jaded London isn't bad thoughts. Horrible take. The internet and fashion cladding pays your bills, my dude. I'll say, like, my biggest YouTube videos aren't even fashion, it's my hair. So I would disagree with you. Like, the biggest YouTube videos that I have, that, like, any YouTube, most of my biggest YouTube videos that I've created have been about my hair. Like, if I switch to, like, if I switch to, like, doing hair content, I feel like I'd be quite more successful than just talking about fashion. You can criticize something even if it's your job. I mean, yeah, we do that all the time. I think it varies, like, in terms of, like, if I was criticizing pickup videos and I was still, like, performing and making, like, pickup videos, I think it is a bit hypocritical. I don't think hair content long term is super sustainable. Wow, Jesus. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. I think there's only so much you can talk about with hair. It's the same thing with fashion though, because, like, it's like, how long can you go talking about fashion, really, right? Unless you're making methodical philosophical videos about your thoughts and opinions about fashion. But you know, because most people just talk about the trends of 2024 and get, like, 300,000 views because it's, like, a constant recurring thing that people will care about. But you know, it's like, I don't make that kind of content. It's all about branching out, really. Like, I, like, want to do skincare. Like, I have a deep affinity for skincare and, like, just overall, like, body, whatever, just normal care just in general for, like, my body, my face. I like fragrances. There's so many different things I could talk about. And that I have talked about in the past, and I think that's why it's more fun doing what I do now versus just solely focusing on fashion. Self-care, yeah. Though what JQ feels about fashion is almost the same thing I've heard from old anime YouTubers that ages out from it. JQ in 2 months. Hey sisters, so today we're gonna be testing out a new conditioner. I don't think I would change my persona because I'm, like, doing more self-care stuff. Jeremy Fragrance arc. If I get, like, if I get manic on the internet, I think I would hope someone would call help for me. I would not want to embarrass myself on the internet more than I already do. Money changes people. You know, I'm saying this right now. If I had a lot of money, I think I would be a little bit more happier. I'm not gonna answer the Shinji question. It's a stupid question. Since it's just one part of an all-encompassing discussion to do with aesthetics as a whole, I mean, how many... I disagree. I mean, like, unless I want to, like, divert from, like, if I want to talk about the history of fashion, if I want to talk about culture and fashion, like, those things don't... Those don't... like, it's not entertaining for me to make videos like that. Like, I like making videos about my overall thoughts and opinions and philosophy in fashion. I mean, I'm sure I could stretch that out for a while, but I don't know. The TikTok get ready with me responses will catch up to you. Main manic arc incoming if you keep watching those. Gotta step up in Matt Pat on style theory. I mean, like, most of my videos are based off my own opinions about, like, fashion, like, theory and ideas. It's not something that's, like, been talked about, or can I make that statement? Has it not been talked about? I don't want to make that statement. I'm gonna say that it's most likely hasn't been theorized. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to claim that I've made any new ideas. Aesthetics is a subtopic of philosophy, my dude. What? That's what I'm saying. Aesthetics. I mean, if we're going by the definition, I don't see the correlation, but sure. How's it a subtopic? Like, I mean, like, aesthetics as a whole. Concerned with beauty or the appreciation of beauty. I mean, I don't think that's the right word to use, personally. Are you into existentialist philosophers like Kierkegaard and Nietzsche? Haven't read into them, but I was talking about the idea of like absurdism. Someone had brought it up like a while ago. We were like talking about absurdism, which is something I'm really interested in looking into. Not just beauty, but all art. Aesthetics, beauty, the fixation of beauty. Bro thinks he's Camus. I mean, given that I read a lot of Camus in college, like, it makes sense. I mean, I was more of a stoic. Albert Camus times Zara. Would you ever see yourself reacting to a seasonal designer drop / runway shows? I mean, I think would be dope content. Most of the people doing that right now are kind of corny and don't get it. Like, who's doing it currently? Doesn't what's his name? Bliss Foster? Bliss Foster does it, I think. Doesn't Bliss Foster do it? I could have swore. I'm pretty sure he does it. Try not to laugh content. I'm not corny though, I get it. Yep, everyone else is corny. Who who reviews runways besides that? Western wear? Western wear is cool. I mean, I don't know. Start making Reddit videos. What program do I use to edit my videos? I use Final Cut. I don't got the... It's not Stanley, I swear. It's some Amazon thing that I got like a year ago. You could probably buy it on Amazon too as well. I don't know who you're referring to. That's corny. I mean, I'd like to know who you're talking about. At least. Like, who are you referring to? I'd like to understand who that is. Who you think is corny. Hope you get the bag and have fun. It's not about... I hate the mentality of, like... People won't take, like... This is another take of mine, but, like, there's a lot of creators where, people just, like... Just get the bag, like, it's whatever. Like, doesn't matter what the company is, and just kind of, like, let people slide. I think there should be more accountability with, like, creators. He listens to Old Money. Look, if I took a Zara deal, like, I'd hope someone would, like... I hope someone would say something. You know, like, I'd hope my audience would at least be like, what are you doing, dog? You know what I mean? Because that would be kind of like... It'd be bad. Would you have any interest in attending New York Fashion Week if any events come out? I hate Fashion Week. Probably wouldn't want to. I hate Fashion Week so much. Film reviews? Have I ever tried Molly? No. I have not done that. I'm 12 right now, and my hair was really straight when I was 11. At the most, it's become a little more wavier and soft. Does that mean I will have wavy hair at the end of puberty? I don't know. I'm not a biologist. Moving to America in 6 months is gonna be my worst decision in life. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it either. I think it might be a good I don't know. It might depend. Dude, I need like a... I don't listen to Drake. That's not... That doesn't happen. Get a perm? No. But like there are people cool. There are probably cool people at IDK. I'm just probably more entertaining content. Got tapping in on the drive home right now? What does that even mean? If your initials are JQ, that's very unfortunate. Negative canthal tilt. You know I'm like, dude, sometimes these comments, like, I can't take it anymore. I can't do that. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna try and move the stream, like, the horrible thing about this is that, like, I'm moving the stream, hold up. Oh, this is so much better. 10 times better than where was that originally. Okay. I mean, this is subject to change at some point. I somehow moved chat, like, down on accident. Oops. So, for the main... Wait, let me move this down. Okay. That's, like, pretty normal now. What are the projected trends in 2024? That is it's the worst question that I've received. And I've gotten a lot of bad ones, actually. Like, this stream currently. Pretty bad. Gotten some pretty bad ones. Yeah, worst question to ask me, yeah. Definitely the not the not the best question. And I'm getting questions asking me if I'm a virgin still. Like, what is... How cold is it in New York City right now? It is a nice 47 degrees out. A bit crispy. So the main thing here is like, why does my hair do that, you know? It's like really silly. Sometimes it looks like I have a shag, like, you know, my hair will grow out at some point, you know. JQ, funniest N-word I wash in fashion because he for real just being themselves. Did you just use a non-gendered... Did you... Do you be in Bottega like... I don't be doing that. Yeah, I don't... See, like, the thing is, whenever when I do live streams, like, early, the chat is, like, it's insane. Like, I'm sometimes shocked by what I'm actually, like, visually seeing. Like, I don't even know what I'm, like, looking at here. I don't know if this is, like, a whole new, like, I don't know if I don't know if this is New people joining like the live streams for the first time, or if they've like come back, like, or these random people, like it's kind of insane. Getting harassed online is a whole different thing. Like, the internet harassing me is insane. Like, virtually harassed. That's crazy. Have I ever been catcalled before? No. YouTube chat culture is awful. Is this like a normal thing that like occurs? I'm just trying to have a good time. Ow. I'm just trying to have a good time while I kill time before I have to like make a meal. I was debating on doing like a cooking stream, but it's too much work. I don't want to do that. And I would be like freaking out if I like did something wrong. Chat today is like the old lady at the supermarket that absolutely doesn't give a fuck with your fit, so she gives you the death stare. The the chat right now is like a bunch of people like harass sexually harassing a dude who didn't ask for it. Hey, I'm totally free if you catcall me in public, like feel free to do that, but like not in chat. Come on. I want to see the white boy struggle at cooking. I'm the type of guy that uses I use an air fryer a lot when I cook food. Air fryers are the future of cooking. Like if you've never used an air fryer before, like I don't know what you're doing, but like you've been doing it wrong this whole time. I'm able to sit here, edit while my food's cooking, and I don't have to worry about anything. What more could I ask for? Do you know what I mean? Is it above or below 5 inches? Like, what are these questions? It's no longer a hello, good morning. Like, it's a how big are you? Thanks for the 10, it's ya boy. Chat is horny, bruh, under the jail type shit. For real. You're Chad though, understandable. Respectfully, you're a handsome man. Got 3 more frags coming in. I'm so addicted. Have a good day, bro. Wait, what did you buy? What fragrances did you purchase? I'd like to know that. Bro, opinion on crop t-shirts? I think they're fine. I mean, like, it just depends on the cropping, right? If the t-shirt is too cropped, I think it looks strange. Is the Q in JQ for coquette? No. Does it squirt or drip? Dude. I don't know if I want to be in here. Since you've been wearing fits for a while now, do you ever feel hesitant leaving the house with certain fits? How can you overcome in mental blocks towards fashion? Yeah, I am getting essayed right now. It's insane. I think the one thing that I did when I was wearing outfits, right? Um, you have to start out small, right? You start off with like one item that's like a little bit mischievous, and then you start pushing the bounds with other things, but you start off like really small. Like you might wear an accessory that is like a little bit more interesting or is kind of cool looking, and then you push forward into like something else, but you don't want to like just initially go out with a whole outfit that's like insane, right? You want to take your time with wearing something different. I mean, for the most part, I don't even dress that insane personally. Like I think when you're in a city that is full of just miscreants, individuals that dress kind of stinky looking, that just throw stuff on, like you just become so just whatever about it. But it really depends on like where you live, your environment, right? If people are really like putting outfits on like that, you feel more welcome to do whatever. But like when I lived in LA, most people would dress in like vintage stuff. So I don't know. Take it how you want. I've been approaching a point of being fully fitted, but being an FL in a fully layered fit is abstract pieces is taking every ounce of confidence. That's what I'm telling you, man. Like it just it depends on where obviously like where you're at. Like if you lived out here, like it wouldn't be that crazy. You would just be dressing like everybody else in a different way. It wouldn't be that insane. Do I listen to Yeet? Depends on the day. I don't know what that fragrance is. What should I do if I were to wait, what? Where do I live? People wear skinny jeans and random ass hoodies. I think at some point like you just have to not care. But like I don't listen to Drake. Like look, look chat. Fellas, if you go to my Instagram, right? There's a link. There's a link tree. You click the link tree, you scroll down, you can join the Discord, as well as look at what I listen to. If you're curious about what I listen to, if you think I listen to Drake, Yeet, whatever, you'll find it there. And you'll figure that out. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I don't listen to Drake. You'd be quite. I've been getting into dark wave. Something light, something a little bit more mysterious. Since when does Illumitati follow you? I've been friends with her for a year. I hang out with her like all the time. He unironically listens to elevator music. It's true though. I do listen to elevator music pretty much. That's kind of like what I unfortunately do, you know. I'm getting a little bit more risque now. It's getting hot in my room actually. Definitely would not take the jacket off though, but I have a tick where I have to like move my head. I have to like play with my hair. It's a constant recurring thing with me. If you've been in chat before, you will notice I fidget with my hair quite often. Boss, I don't know what that is, my friend. But bossa nova music is the best music. Is insecurity, perhaps? I don't know why you had to go there. Um, I want to look the best for chat, you know? I want to make sure that my hair looks good. It's like we're JQ takes jacket off, chat sexually harasses. I want to make sure that I look good for who I'm talking to right now. Whoa, I'm gonna save that, Lewis. Wait. Okay, wait. I'm gonna screenshot that and save that. I will look into those people. Because on my playlist currently, what I have for Darkwave, I'll I'll like I'll flash it real quick. You can pause that, but Tempers is pretty cool. I don't think they're Darkwave though, but stuff's fire. Like if you have like a good bass like on a like a speaker that you have, like it'd be great. Your music taste passes JQ. No Drake listening. I got hit by a car yesterday and I have a lot on my mind for a long time. But you make me smile every time. Thank you. What? I got hit by a car yesterday and I have a lot on my mind for a long time. What do you have on your mind, Leo? What do you have on your mind? I don't know what CZK50 what I don't know what that. Thanks for the I don't know what even I don't even know. What currency is that? Probably. Got my face blown off the other day and my family got killed off, so your content really makes me smile. All right. Yeah, but what country? What country is it? ZSEC. Interesting. Where even is that? I got 6 ounces of BR5 5040 extract coming in. MFK Aqua. YSL Tuxedo. And I have prob. Please help. You do have a problem. Why are you buying all these fragrances? Where am I from? Like, what is my ethnicity? Is that what we're talking about right now? How do we store your clothes? What do you put on hangers? What type of hangers you use to keep t-shirts? Usually what I do, I just like do this. You just kind of like plop them, you know, I don't hang them really. American money is where it's at. I have to agree. What? What is the... Okay, THB349. Hi, fan from Thailand. Been following you for a while now. Your videos are very creative and informative. Got me thinking many times. I'm glad that... I'm glad people from Thailand watch my content. That's pretty insane. What is... Yo, he gave you $349. No, it's THB. I don't know. Is that Thailand money? What is... What is this currency? Like... $10. Okay. $9.95 USD. Not $349. That would have been insane. That's about $10 I sent you, by the way. I will take my I'll take my jacket off for $300. No, that's degrading actually. I don't want to play that game. I feel like if someone sends $349, I will take my jacket off. I guess the other question would be, how much would it take to like shave my hair? I actually don't know how much. No, I probably wouldn't cut. I wouldn't shave my head. That'd be horrible. Striptease stream 399. So you don't put any cotton t-shirts on hangers. I don't. Just cuz like it'll stretch, and like that's the one thing you don't want happening. Specifically with like your shirts though. JQ with a $300 10 minutes. Shave my head and wear tech fleece. I don't think I would do it. Like the hair content I can make is worth more money, you know. Striptease, but use centered bars like they did on Twitch. Hot tub stream. Any videos on replicas coming? Replicas as in what? Like fragrances? What are we talking about? If I pay you 25 euros, would you, dude? MNS, bro. You've been saying some insane stuff in chat. Like I can't do that. I cannot. I can't. That's. Replica model boats. Yeah, you don't hang your cotton t-shirt. Do people not know this? You don't hang like. If like with shirts, like the reason you don't hang cotton t-shirts is because like you like what ends up happening a lot of times is like gravity will get you'll get the shoulder nipples on them, and like that's like a big problem unless you got rounded hangers. I would pick it up and grab one, but I don't want to show that. How much to show off my dogs for a second? That's... I couldn't make a whole video on hanging your clothes. That's like a short. That's a YouTube short. Like, be like, oh, fold your knits or hang your button downs. I don't like. That's not a whole. I couldn't dedicate. That'd be a money grab. That'd be like I'm running out of ideas video. dog review. I want to bring my dog from LA. He's getting kind of old. The secret tunnels in Brooklyn. I've seen that was an old video apparently. I turn down it always when watching streams. Sometimes it even drizzles like. Dude. I like don't. I like. I don't even know what to say. Like, I feel like I'm a disappointed father, you know? You're better than this, MNS. How do I like my steaks cooked? Light well. Medium rare, actually. I'm using a drying rack? No. What? No, I can ban him, but you know, he if he wants to do if he wants to chat like that, that's fine. Medium rare is good. What do you mean? I think I get medium rare. I don't think I get well medium well? No. Well done? No, that's too I think I get medium rare. You know, if it's slightly raw, it's good. Like, I don't... That's all that matters. Is my Discord server like this? No. It's mostly people talking about fashion. Tips for letting my hair grow out without looking ugly. I'm making a YouTube video about that, actually. I literally got a haircut for that main reason, to do that video. If chat wants to join my Discord server, like... Let's see. I will invite you guys to Discord. You're free to join. I mean, there's so many things you could, like, there's different ways to, like, join. Send a link to Discord server. Thoughts on Derek Guy. Don't know who that is. Keep MNS out of there. You are insane. MNS just enjoys the attention. That's all. I mean, the thing is, like, I have mods in there, so, like, if you say anything, like, too crazy, you'll get banned. Somewhat haphazardly thrown on hangers, does that produce any wrinkles? No, I mean, like... like, see, I have, like, shirts. I mean... You just unfold them. And then when you wear them, you're, like, your body heat will, like, unwrinkle it, you know? So, it's not even that wrinkled. It's, like, not that bad. It's better than getting, like, bumps, like, shoulder bumps, and, like, your material getting stretched out. especially with these kinds of shirts, like I don't want that to happen because they're Yoji shirts, so you know. I wore that shirt during stream. I did. I did wear it during stream. That was on accident, my bad. Why is Asian hair more straight and more thick than others? I don't know. Genetics? That's probably what it is. I need info on Yoshi clothes I go to, JQ. If need geez, I'm crazy dyslexic right now. Yeah, I mean, like, look, it depends on how you hang your shirts. If you, like, I'm using like there's 3 different shirts on that hanger, and that's the reason it even wrinkles. But if you are like, if you use like 1 hanger per shirt, you should be fine. Alright. Or get a steamer, like. None of my friends kiss me. But there are hangers wide, Ash, that fit your t-shirts probably, and don't stretch it out. And yeah, but I also do like the reason. So okay, let me. There's a few reasons why I do what I do, and it's because I don't have room on my hangers. I don't have enough hangers for individual t-shirts. Like, I have too many t-shirts to do that. Funny enough, like I was complaining about not having enough t-shirts, but I do have t-shirts. Like, I'm like complaining about it, but it's strange. Video ideas for you, since you're a fellow 4 Eyes. You should make a video on glasses and face shape / hair color, skin. Yeah, I was considering doing that. Yeah, there's a lot of content to be made, but we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do as time progresses. What are the drawbacks of keeping them in a dresser? Nothing. I don't think there's any drawbacks. Like, you smell like you do a handstand? I think fragrance-wise, it's like really good is Devil's Garden by FNR. This is like, it's so good. There's this other fragrance that I've been fiending to try and get, but like, what do I want to smell like today? Anything from Scentbird? Yeah, DS and Durga's, I don't know what is a good smell. I like that smell. Sometimes it's like hard to figure out what I want to wear. I don't. Pistachio is pretty good. I've smelled that recently. Think you would the house of connoisseurs since they are Italy niche house that's affordable. Never smelled that. Wearing black in hot weather, light material, like linens, like cottons, is probably what I'd recommend. Cume. Dude, that fragrance, I want to buy that fragrance. By Orto Parisi. Odo Parisi. Parisi makes some... I really want that fragrance bad. If someone could buy me that fragrance, like, I would be so happy, but it's like $195, but it's such a good smell. You actually gotta go get ready for the gym. I'll see you later. I actually do have to get off, like, pretty soon, because, I gotta start preparing some food. Gotta prepare some good food. It's 3:23 right now. Eating healthy in 2024? I've always been eating healthy. There's never been a time that I haven't been eating healthy. My hair is kind of wavy, somewhat. I don't know. No, I like to cook. I cook my meals. I don't meal prep. I'm lucky enough to have time to, like, cook meals, like fresh meals, but I don't meal prep. If I had enough space, I would put a hanger on every t-shirt, but I don't have space to do that. Would you ever do a video on tats? Huh? Like, not yours specifically, but intriguing fits around them. I'm so confused. On what? I'm so confused. Video on TATS? What is that? Oh, tattoos. Oh, tattoos. That's funny because, like, I've been working on a video that's been sort of that, not really fashion. I don't know what it is. I'm still trying to figure out the premise of that video, actually. Like, I got tattooed, and I was, like, interviewing the tattooer that was tattooing me. And I was just, like, asking him questions about tattoos and kind of, like, their views on it. Just kind of, like, to kind of enter the community of the scene of how, like, how artists, kind of tattoo artists, kind of see the community. Kind of like some sort of insight was, like, my idea in mind, but I don't really know, like, I've been holding out on it because I don't really know what my premise, my point of making that video is, besides just seeing what the I don't know. I really don't know. I'm still figuring that out to this day, like, because I got this tattooed, and then I got this tattooed on my arm, and while he was tattooed, and then I got this back here tattooed, and I was, like, talking about, I was talking to the artist, but I was trying to, like, figure out, interviewing a tattoo artist. Yeah, but, like, what is the idea? Like, what is the idea in mind? Because, like, each video that I have has some sort of idea behind it. I wanted to make it a part of the You Suck series, like, your tattoos suck. I wanted to make it some sort of, like, a meaningful, like, conversation, but these aren't Oliver's people. That would have been so expensive. Yeah, I mean, I want to get tattooed. Like, the thing is, I get tattoos because I want them, but have the Discord submit their tattoos and discuss what they think of them. I'll figure it out at some other point. I know I have it in here, like, somewhere. They're Warby Parker, but they're discontinued. So, unfortunately. I've, like, talked to the brand because I wanted to buy another pair, but they just don't produce them anymore. See you later, Yuki. Like, I have this script here. It's like, tattooing is seen as a permanent scarification of the body. It is seen as a negative by most older individuals as well as the general population. We may see them as indicators of what this person may appear to be. Visually, we as people judge others by their looks, how they dress, and their bodies. People see tattoos as a work of art, others view it as an accessory. And then there are these people, the ones who don't care and got it to go get it. In today's video, I'll be permanently ruining my body for the sake of visual art and because I want to. Other than that, I want to discuss the topic of tattooing as a form of art, extension of self-expression, and to get a more detailed look on what these artists are thinking. I got a list of questions asked. Yeah. That's basically like the introduction to that video, but like, I don't know, like, I haven't continued pursuing that video yet. I don't know, like, that's just something that I haven't finished yet. I'll edit the video. Yeah, I need, like, I don't know, I need more. I'm like considering, I'm like gonna like pick it up and try and do it this year and like get that done, but I've gotten this filmed and this filmed, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Jeez. Olive Clothing's legwear? Yeah, they're cool. They just don't fit me. I'm too big for it, unfortunately. Alright, I'm gonna end the live because I've been live for like an hour and 30 minutes. And I'm going to get on to editing and stuff. And I gotta go cook food. So I'm gonna be trying to figure out like when I can live stream more often, like days, because I know a lot of people are trying to tune into these lives and stuff. Definitely would not be doing it in the mornings because clearly people are insane on here. But I'll catch you in the next one at some point, whenever that will be. Hopefully the video will be coming out pretty soon. I'm gonna get fat if you end the stream right now. I don't. That's all just, you're doing that out of your own volition. I'm not forcing you to do anything. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Until the next time that I'm on here. See you guys later.